There we go.
Um, okay. Now is that fixed? Yes. Yes, we fixed it. Right, because this happened before, like, where the mic... I actually remember this time, which is good. Also, on the door is, like, fucking boiling, so I've got the front door open and this door to the room open as well to let the cold air through. Because, again, it's fucking boiling, alright? Like, I am not... There's no way in hell I am, like, sitting here with, like... I've got a little, like, desk fan, that's about it, so, like... I'm not gonna... Anyway, let me add this to the playlists, and I've got some random shit to show you guys. First, let's add this to every stream in order. I don't like how they've changed the YouTube layout as well. They make it so when you click a playlist, because you used to be able to select multiple playlists, so like without the thing going down. But now the thing goes down, right, or exits out the menu to where you add in stuff to the playlist. So to add it to multiple playlists, you have to manually bring it back up every single time. I don't like that. I've got like a million playlists, and I've saved, you know, sometimes as well in cases like this, I'll save it to like maybe 3 playlists, you know, and doing that every single time is a bit of a pain, but it's whatever. I think I have as well a playlist called Streams of Randomness, I think. Streams of Chance Random Shit. Yes, that all. I'll put it on chill streams as well. I think it's going to be probably a chill stream. He says. It could end up being hectic as fuck, I don't know, but streams of chance, there we go. Okay, so it's been a while. I will be perfectly honest. It's been a good bit. Let's check out YouTube as well. There we go. Okay, right. Yeah, it's been a while. You might notice I've got my hair cut since. Just to getting in the way. Also, that was my last stream there. So 8th of May, January, March, April, May. So that was the 1st month. So we're on, you know, the 8th month. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 months it's been since I last streamed. It truly is random. You just want to have something that I want to do or that interests me or whatever, and something is interesting me. This is kind of the thing that sparked me streaming today. But also I probably will do some games, show what I've been doing in those 3 months. Well, not all within 3 months, but you know what's kind of happened in those 3 months to extend how long it's been since I streamed. Otherwise it might have been like a month or 2 months or whatever, right? So to start off with, you might notice these tabs here that are just random. Also you might notice this one as well. That one's going to come in handy in a sec. But okay, so let's start with, oh god, fucking FPS dip, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see what's causing the... No, it's just being buggy. Okay, so I've gotten back into Fortnite for one. I have an OG account. This is my OG account, and no, I haven't bought this fucking AdSense and shit. Like I'm. It's not that I'm not really like actively into AdSense Race, so it's not something that appeals to me. Like I've heard of her. She got famous off TikTok, I believe, but I just not of interest to me. And also the skin looks like ass. Like it does not really actively look like it sort of looks like an off-brand version of her, I feel like. So even if I was a fan, I probably wouldn't get it anyway. But hey, also Sprite Track. Oh my god, Sprite! This has taken up so much of my time. You won't believe. I've got all of them mastered on 2, because I've got 2 main accounts I use because I'm worried about hackers. I said this to people I traded with, but but I'm worried about hackers, especially after, I think it's on my channel somewhere, but when I got session ID'd, I don't know if I explained it or if it happened on stream, but I know I probably explained it on stream, but I got session ID'd at one point, and ever since then I've been worried about hackers. So I like to have a backup if possible, so that I've got something to fall back on. That backup, anytime there's skins that I like the look of, I'll buy the skin from my main account, the one that's got the one that's like OG, right? I think I've had it since, I think before, was it just Save the World before Battle Royale? Because if so, I've had it since that, basically, because I remember I got the Ultimate Founders Edition or whatever when it came out. Because I started playing it for free, liked it, got the Ultimate Founders Edition. I'm pretty sure anyway. Like, I don't remember actually, like, I don't have like active memories of it. I like bits and pieces I remember, but not really active memories. But I did find something on Reddit that explained how to check what version of the Founders Edition you have. And it's basically based on the banners, the Founders banners. If you have 5, I think you have the lowest tier, and then it goes up to like 25, I think. And that's how you can tell which tier of the Founders Edition you have. But you can also tell that you have the Founders Edition because there'll be like a badge next to your name that's somewhere on the screen. You can check that. But yeah, so but most of my time has been spent initially before they changed the name of the Sprite Mastery Pod, because it used to be called the Sprite Pod, right? Before they like fixed it up, so they actually had the sprites in. They just had it called the Sprite Pod. So initially, I only had the sprites collected. I didn't have them mastered. I just like had extracted them, whatever. I didn't have all of them, I don't think, but I was in the process of getting them and trading for them. And then they changed the name to the Sprite Mastery Pod. I think it was like after a good few had released. So then it was just playing catch up on mastering them when until a new batch would come out, and then I would basically just fucking like get those and try and get hold of those new ones somehow. And then once I caught up with getting them, I'd then continue mastering until the next batch came out, and so on and so forth. And that's not even including the fact that I was also in that process actively trying to get Sprite Dust, and also actively in that process trying to give it to my secondary account so that I have them mastered on that account too. Long story short, did all that, but there was a lot of nice people along the way who, you know, gave me sprites sometimes. Obviously, most of them I traded for, but there was still people in that also gave me some sprites as well, which was really lovely of them. And there was one guy that I was helping out get all of this, like, he had this long list, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, yeah, I got you, man. So I did that, and he knew how to do this sprite dust group thing where you disconnect, and then you just chuck the sprites as you disconnect or something like that, and so you could group 2 at the same time. And so he said, you know what, yeah, you're helping me out, I'll get you to, a bunch of sprite dust. And we got to the max cap of 200k, and I was like, dude, you're a legend, thank you. Like I wasn't expecting him to do that. I appreciated it, but I wasn't expecting it at all. But that helped as well, because I wasn't. There's people that have been selling these fucking sprites on eBay. In fact, let me go on eBay. I don't know if I can. Let me put on the cover screen real quick. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, I need to put the webcam a bit higher. Sorry. Put the webcam at the top. I don't know why that's below all that. Oh wait, no, I think I know why. I think I know why now. It's because it's supposed to be a BRB screen. There we are. Where did I have it put? I think I had it put below alertings. if I turn off that now, will that be alright? Yeah. I think that should be fine. So, where was it? Yeah, so let me check this real quick. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, so let me go into eBay real quick. Google. Yeah, just learning from my. No, I don't want my summary of my eBay. I just want eBay itself. Now, let's make sure nothing comes up. Good. Okay. Also, by the way, do not buy accounts from people, right? Because it's against Epic's terms of service. And also, do not trade any of the items or sprites or whatever for real money, because that's against Epic's terms of service as well. Alright? Like, I'm only doing this to show that the market is there, that, you know, I'm not like exaggerating or anything, that you can find this shit on eBay. But I'm also saying, don't go to eBay for it. There are sprite trading servers where you can just trade sprites that you have for other sprites. There's the sprite trading server I'm in as well, has a section where like a beg/trade section where you could just ask for the stuff, and hopefully some kind person will say like, oh yeah, I've got it spare, you can just have it, mate. So like, don't buy them from external sources. All right, you can get them for free. All right, or through effort, and you can trade ones that you get that are maybe a bit rare for other rare ones. So do not buy from, right, do not spend your money on that shit, right? Some of these people actually scam for the sprites as well. I've been scammed of a sprite before, and that's actually a story of as well. So I got scammed on the train server, and they were very quick. They were very quick to, like, because I had no idea. First time I've been scammed of a sprite, I was like, why would someone scam for sprites, you know? And yeah, so this person came in. Yeah, so this person, you know, sent me. I sent them a message. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I still need this one, or I think it was like a Galaxy Llama I needed at the time, and a few others as well. But I was asking for the Galaxy Llama, and I said to them like, yeah, that, you know, like, oh, that's the one I need. They had this picture of like, it was some that weren't like super easy to get, but they weren't still like the rarest, you know. And for whatever reason, they apparently had all of the rarest ones, even the most recent drop, which should have been a bit of a clue. But I had good experiences. I wasn't really assuming that they were going to scam for a sprite, and it's not a big deal for me either, because like, it just the cost of sprite dust, you know. Like, I didn't lose any money, you know. It's still a bit annoying. It's still a shame that someone would scam for that, and it's still a scam, even if it's not actual money. They scammed you of a virtual possession, in a sense, but you know, it's, you know, still scummy. But you know, at the very least, I didn't lose anything that I couldn't, you know, get back, you know, through a bit of effort. So, you know, but yeah, so I came in, and again, already there was something different to the other trades I've done, because the other trades, there was me, there was the other person in the trade, and then they would either have a bot account, or I would set up a bot account. Not an account that is a bot, but like an account for bot lobbies, basically. How that works is you have a really low level account. I think it's like under level 6 or something, and you bring it in. And if you go in with this low level account in the party, it doesn't have to be part of leader or anything like that, as long as it's in the party, I'm pretty sure. Then it will put you in a lobby full of just bots. The appeal of this is that, you know, people usually in real matches will target you for the rarest sprites. It's fucked up, but it happens. So if you want to trade a sprite with someone without having to worry about that, then you would set up a bot lobby. So again, like, not everyone would have portable extractors on them as well, so that's another reason. So you go in, and there would usually be 3, maybe 4 if they had maybe a friend on, or like maybe they were on a trade with someone else who maybe rejoined, or maybe we were about to do a trade with someone and they joined. So like that could happen, but it's never usually really much more than that. But there was 4 people including me. I didn't have my bot account on there either, and on top of that, the other 3 people that were in there were all talking. Like none of them were like. None of them with the same voice or anything either, so it's like, and they also required that you had for you to have a mic as well. That's the first time that I'd heard of that, but I was like, you know what, fine, like maybe they like the conversations that they have with people, like some people do. But I don't, when I'm trading, I don't expect that. I never say like, you have to have a mic, like, it's nice when they do and you can have a conversation with them, but I don't expect that. I just talk. But yeah, so we went in and already they were saying some stuff, and I wasn't recording or anything because I was like, I didn't expect any of that first of all, but I also I thought maybe they're just joking around or whatever, and I wasn't expecting to get scammed, that's for sure. So I was like, yeah, whatever. So, and it seemed like they were kind of trying to push for me to say some of those things as well, to the point where even in the thing, I was like, like I sort of like was, because I thought they were joking, but still a little bit. But there was part of me, or most of me, that was like, they're probably joking around, whatever. But there was still that part of me that was inside of me was like, are they trying to get like a clip or something or whatever? Like, so I was like, I sort of jokingly went, is this a girl online or something? Like, and they were like, oh no, we say this shit all the time, whatever. So I did make a bit of a joke there, but I tried to keep it somewhat tame compared to what they were saying. But I sort of like, I will admit, I did say something a bit, let's just say Discord humour, and leave it at that. The sort of stuff you say in a private VC, taking the piss, or Black Ops lobby. It wasn't like but it was. Some people might say it's an offensive joke. That is my sort of humour, in all fairness, but that it very quickly became clear that they weren't joking. Especially when they scanned, that was kind of the that's kind of the turning point. I'm like, yeah, maybe they're not joking. So I threw mine to. There was apparently the woman that was in the thing. So there's a woman and there was 2 men. Or at least I believe. I don't know, but they sounded like that. I went in. We dropped to where the pinpoint, and I was given them a gold 7. I dropped that for them. Or dropped it to, it's maxed out as well. I had it like fully maxed out. I dropped it to the woman because that's what I wanted. I said, okay, I've dropped it to her. Give me the armor. And they didn't. They were like, oh, you scammer. They tried to like insinuate I was a scammer as well. And they were like, oh, you scammer. You haven't got it on your back or whatever. I said, no. She's got it. You can ask her. Like, she's got it. And I think even later on as well, I noticed it's on her back. And so I say to them as well, like, look on her back. It's literally there. Like, because like, I wanted to give like, take away any of the excuses that they could have used later on. I wanted to like take all that away and go like, I gave it to her. You can ask her. I wanted to give them all the chance to do that. I also said, like, look on her back, because it was visibly on her back. And I said, yeah, look on her back. You can see it's on her back, And I said to them, like, dude, just give me what you promised me. Give me the number. And they were, oh no, you're a scam or whatever. I think at one point they said, oh yeah, we're just trolling or something like that. Which, first of all, I didn't believe it was so long that they left it, but and also afterwards as well, they didn't then still give me the thing, like even though I was saying, okay, well if you try, give me what you promised me, and they still weren't doing that. I said, look, dude, if you, and by this point I think we were in the storm. The storm was coming, and I was like, dude, just look, I don't want to pull that card. I hate being that guy. But look, dude, I'm going to report you. I was talking about the Discord, right? Because obviously, don't want more people getting scammed. I said, look, if you don't give me this, I will have to report you. I don't want to do that. I didn't, I was like, I didn't want to do that, but I was like, I will have to. Like, you can't just be scammed. So again, like nothing, and so I just left. I said, like, okay, I've given you chances, but I'm gonna have to report you now. You're not giving me what you promised. Screw you, basically. I left. And then I thought, right, how? Because I didn't have a video, I couldn't prove. So I thought, how can I prove? And I was about to go to respawn the thing. I was like, no, wait, this is perfect. Cause I have just enough thing, just the right amount of sprites in which I could take a screenshot and show that I was missing the gold 7, but that I also wasn't given the Galaxy Note. It's perfect, They were all in the same screenshot, so I took a screenshot, didn't respawn it until I take the screenshot, and I sent that as well. And there was also noticed in chat that one of them had physically typed in chat, because I was using Deal Hunter account. So I've got an account called Deal Hunter 101, and I've also got my main account that's like Xbox Gamer, like whatever, right? So I sent them the screenshot of them saying Deal Hunter 101 is an N-word, right? I'm not gonna say it on stream. I don't wanna put any cancelable material out there, right? But yeah, so I sent both those screenshots, and they were bless the people that run that fucking Discord, like immediately, within like I think a few minutes, if that, the person who I traded with was banned immediately. They are on it, like as soon as things get like really stupidly active and it becomes spammy, like within a few seconds you see someone type in slow mode, whatever, right? Like, so like they're on top of that shit, right? And they seem to be quite lenient as well, especially if you've been in there a good bit, where they, and this is just the one I personally use. I can't speak for all of them if there are any others, but the one that I use, they're a bit lenient. They understand like not everyone's gonna know everything, especially like especially if it's your first time as well being scammed of a spray, like you're not expecting that, so they were quite lenient towards that. But yeah, so a lot of my time has been spent sprite trading. But if I search Fortnite sprites, right? So this is to show that it actually happens, right? Look, already you can see. By the way, you can get these for free. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. But yeah, let me show you guys real quick. After I've done all this, let's get these out of the way. Why not? Donk. Actually, wait, no. Let's. So this is the trading server I use, but there's another one as well. That used to be a training server for sprites as well. I think I was like a moderator or something as well, but I was like one of the first few people that the guy invited because we did a trade together. But this is the main server that I use. And they've got like, I think they've revamped it recently, but the general thing is still there. You've got commands and stuff. You can add things to your collection. Actually, did they add mine to the collection? Because I remember I put the screenshot of, so I was still waiting for. Hold on. Wait, blocked? is it blocked? Hold on. How far ago was it? If I just search... Huh. Is there no mention of it? There's none before that though. Where's the message that I sent then? Because I know I sent a screenshot. This wasn't yesterday, this was like way before. Has mine actually been updated? Let me check this. Online. Dude, there's so... Oh my god, there's so many, bro. Are you kidding? No, no, I'm not a helper. Apex Collector, would I be there? Where's the last message I sent? Okay, let me see. There we are. Where's collection? There's no way it's been deleted. Okay, there it is. Right, let me check. Have they... So, theirs was added. Did they skip mine? There we go. I think they've skipped mine. If we jump to present. Dude. That's my live reaction to that on thing as well. In all fairness though, you saw how far back that was. Like, they've got a lot to go through, but still, bro. They got all the other guys. Did they only miss me as well, or was it other people that missed as well? Because I've got every single one mastered. Fucking hell. Oh, that is... Oh no. Well, that's a live reaction on chat. I don't know if that's a moderator or not. Let's show the member list instead. Is that one of the moderators from... I don't think it is. Got their friends there. Oh, come on. Okay. Right. Ah, boys. They never used to ask for that. Okay. Yeah, so it used to just be that they'd ask you to, they'd just ask you to take a screenshot of that section, so I don't know. What? Wait, hold up a second. What if I... Oh, for crying out loud. Bro, I swear to fucking God. Why is Discord being like this? Okay, thick rain bed, delta, something like that. Can't know. Rain bed, delta. They... Did they just skip that one? No, they've skipped all of those ones and just didn't inform them. Or ping them or anything. So, like... What? Okay, I'm just gonna copy... I'm just gonna paste this then. And then just make the addition of having my thing in there, I guess. Also, why not inform people of changing the rules? I mean, like, I think they informed one guy who had his thing wrong in that entire lot. There's like a whole lot of them as well. And they just didn't tell any of the other people. Okay. So there I was that entire time thinking, oh shit, they've just forgotten. And no, they changed the rules, didn't inform me, and left me the entire time until I asked about it. Like, okay. Well, at least I'll be able to show you my Xbox Gamer account at least. I guess there's something that came out of it. I want to support the gummy. It's like I quite like the look of it, even though it's like a cheaper one. Like there's some cheaper ones I look at and I'm like, okay, that looks quite nice, you know. Or you know, looks visually appealing. Let's load in. Get this shit done. Passes. No, not passes. I've got the battle pass, but... Oh my fucking god, bro! Yeah, you can see that. Gummy fish stick. I mean, look at that's kind of. It looks kind of cool, like especially for like I think it's like 1,000 something V-Bucks. Dude. There we are. Right. Yeah, 1,200. But there you go. Like the detail on it though, honestly. It's like I love it. Like for a cheaper skin, looks quite cool. I like it. Okay, right. There we are. Is there a way I can do this without like doxing the people that have? Right, here we are. I'm gonna edit it so that none of the people, except for me, like, because I don't want to dox people's usernames in the screenshot. Oh yeah, let's also do that as well. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know if this is actually crucial in like finding any of that information or anything, but I don't want to risk it. Like it's a good trading server, but I still don't want to risk that someone else sees the screenshot and uses like a pixel of a frame or something, you know, because just because I couldn't get rid of it. Right, there we are. I'll keep my username in. I don't mind that. Like they say that they need that, but they're not getting any of this. They're not getting any of that. Right. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna copy and paste the same shit with that instead. There. I think that's alright. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. I swear to God, if they've changed the rules again and they say something like, oh, you've got to include a picture of you taking a picture of it on your phone with your pinky finger, like, I swear to God, if they change the rules again, bro, it's just give me my role. I've got Gold Gummy and Galaxy. I've got the exclusive one that came out for Brand New Day. But I don't have. I'd have the Dust Hunter. He's got all of them. Hold up, you've got all of them mastered. What are you? Yes, yes, we caught it live. Finally. Oh my God. Oh. Good. There wasn't any news shit that I didn't know about. Good. Right. Fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, I just copy and pasted the same text, so I'm not going to, like, write down the... Like, I've already written down what I wanted to put, you know, like... Okay, right. Oh, finally. Yes! Oh. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit longer of a thing than I was meant for. I was only going to go on there to show like, oh, this is the Sprite trading server. Here's what, and then I realised I didn't have the role thing, so I was like, okay, that was sure. Right. So they had like ping rolls for. Yeah, so you used to be able to react here to get Spider-Man Brand New Day roll. Vent spray dusts. So here's the main sort of chats. You got, you know, your basic. I say basic. You got your chat. They put up a queue as well if any like new rare ones came out. Collector chat, Dust Hunter chat, new leak. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, it's a new league. We believe you. I would assume it's coming next season. But yeah, so you have your vouch, which you're supposed to put the vouch thing, and then the username of the person who did you a good trade. And there's actually a bot that looks through that and will actually add, like at the different stages of how many vouchers you have, and it'll also be able to run a command. It'll say how many vouchers you have, how many people you've vouched for, and so on and so forth. Right, let me go through my locker as well. So just to show as well. Don't know if it can show here or if it's like on this menu. I know there's a menu though that oh yeah, I went through all the quests as well. I need to do that one, I think, but that's fine. Oh, and the Deadpool one. Okay. Oh, I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool so much, bro. And anime as well, so I got the Bleach stuff. And free. Anyway, yeah. So there's a collector one as well for anybody that's like I think it's like the collector role or something. But here's the one that I was talking about though. The begging / trade. So it's effectively sprite trading for, but you can also beg in there as well for other stuff. So like that's where that's allowed. So there probably is a few here that's just there to there we go. Some good sprites in exchange for low tier ones. I think it's the other way around. I think you're missing the good ones, right? Oh no, you got some good ones. But yeah, like you can see, like people here, like their show. That's the thing as well. This site here. So this is what I use. You're welcome to use it if you want to. You don't have to, but that's the sprite tracker I use. And then I'll show the bullshittery with the eBay. But yeah, like, so you look at this, for example, you send them a message and say, yeah, I can help you. Either I have the sprite dust to give you all of them, or you could say, I will let you index them. And what indexing is you do basically a whole bunch of trade overs. So you do a whole bunch of matches. So I would say go in the first one, and I would give them the first one, right? And then they would equip that. So then we'd leave the match once that's extracted. Then they would equip in the next match, so that and I bring in the next one. So then we'd pass those over in the next match, extract those, so that then I don't have to respawn, or I don't have to spend the cost, sprite dust cost of respawning it, basically. And then you keep doing that until the cost basically of respawning it for that lot is on them, but they have it indexed. They have it added to their collection, so they can respawn it and do it themselves with their own sprite dust. And the reason you might want to do that is if, like myself, you do that for multiple people, then obviously, especially with the cap of 200,000 sprite dust, you can't viably, all of the sprites to respawn, like, it's a few thousand per sprite, It's like, to do that for every sprite and a long list for multiple people is just, implausible. You can't like do that. Whereas each individual person for themselves doing the cost of respawning all those sprites, you know, while it takes away from, you know, while it's, you know, whatever for them, it takes away huge costs for me long term, because then instead of having to get millions of sprite dust over continuous grind sessions, you know, they just have to put up the cost individually of, you know, so like that's why, you know, some good few of us will just say like, you know, we can let you index it, that's all good, and it also lets them get hold of it as well. So you have to, and it's something that you probably have to be quite open to as well, I feel like, because otherwise you might, you know, if you're not open to it, I feel like a lot of people go, okay, well, I just, you know, I can't do it unless it's that, you know. And I'm fairly similar. So if I had the sprite dust to do it, I'll say I'll let them off like one of the expensive ones, for example. But I can't let them have like a huge list of like, you know, like, so it's like there has to be some sort of compromise, you know, in which everybody wins, and I feel like that helps for everybody to win. But yeah, I've got the bleach, the bleach stuff for this one, and then this lot, and then like a few emotes as well. But yeah, but I've got all the Marvel stuff. I've got the Brand New Day stuff as well. I've gotten the Simpsons stuff as well when that came out. But long story short, I took a good bit and was, like you see, sort of the skins. A lot of these I feel like I got in bundles. So like solo leveling, I'm not a fan of the look of it, but I just wanted it so that I could say that I had the solo leveling one. Maybe they'll retexture it later down the line. I don't have the purple one of this, but it's an OG skin, so I was like, cool, I'll grab that. It's quite cheap as well. Hot Bat Summer, I mean, can you blame me? And obviously, so I came back though, because initially they were like, I started the season, whatever, and I got the battle pass for a bit of extra stuff, right? But I think that was the last one I had before I left, or before I left, getting skins, right? So we have a few of these, and like battle pass, right? So that's when I was sort of getting back into it, I think. And then this, so I sort of become a lot more active. So I came back to the Ben 10 collab, started getting a few more skins as well, and then yeah, just a bunch of skins since then. But I do have some slightly OG skins I've got. I don't know if any of these are OG, but I've got like this one. I don't know if this is a battle pass one. I've got Nathan Drake. I think that one's, you can't get that one anymore, I believe. Oh, they haven't brought it back anyway. Indiana Jones, Darth Vader, and I'm going to say something that might be Thor as well. Black Adam. Now I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial for a lot of people. I know people like to have their, oh, we got our special thing that's exclusively ours and no one else can have. I don't like that. I don't want stuff kept. I want people to be able to enjoy everything. So when I saw the whole Unvaulted thing, I was ecstatic. Right? Not just because I could potentially get some extra skins as well, which I didn't end up, unfortunately. Crap, and then I didn't have the V-Bucks and the money at the time. But I love the idea of it, of unvaulting previous stuff. And that's as someone who has, as you saw there, some OG skins, right? I love the idea of everyone getting to enjoy these things. Because you should, it's a game. Like, it shouldn't be a fucking stock market. You know, like, oh, look, I have the exclusive thing. oh look, I have, you know, like, oh look, bragging rights. I have. Wait, where is it? I think it's, you know, like, oh look, I have the founders. Which one? I think it's one of these two. I think it's that one. One of these two. Oh look, I have the founders glider. Oh look, I have the founders umbrella. Oh look at me, like, fuck off. You know, like, I mean, respectfully, fuck off. You know, like it shouldn't be about that. It should be about the love of the game. It should be about enjoying. So, as someone who has those skins, I would be okay with Fortnite unvaulting more. I'd be okay with Fortnite unvaulting Darth Vader. If they can, obviously, that, like Darth Vader, I think it's like IP issues and all. But if they can work around that and unvault it for a bit, I would love that. Or Purple Skull Trooper. Right, I don't. If I had that, even if I did have that, I would still say the same thing. I would say, you know, like I am now, and it's getting a bit darker, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. Yeah, and if I had Purple Skull Trooper, I'd probably say the same about that as well. Like, I don't like the idea of gatekeeping things, especially in video games. Like, maybe in real life, I don't know, but in video games, like, it's a video game. It's a virtual thing. Like, what are you getting on your high horse about? You know, like, oh look at me, I have the exclusive such and such umbrella. I have the exclusive. Get fuck off. Like, stop getting so high and mighty about it, and like, you know, like, people want to enjoy it. You know, like, it's a game. Like, and if it's something that they like the look of, they should be able to get it. You know, it's like, it's silly. But yeah. So that's just to kind of prove that I have the things, and I could also probably as well. But I can't go to that. I tried reload to try and get the John Wick's variant. I couldn't get it. Let me show. If I select this, will I be able to? I think I actually have to go into Save the World, which is unfortunate, but I can show. Well, it's not unfortunate. Like, I like the game mode, but if I show my locker, I think it should be Banner Zero. In fact, that is one of the founders ones. I just thought it worked well for the Spider-Man. But as you can see here, there's 6, 12, 24, 25. So I've got all the Ultimate Founders Edition, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of stuff getting gatekept. I like making things accessible to a degree, you know, like, so. And here's the stupidness: £2 each discount on bulk orders. Fuck. That's sponsored. That's sponsored. Why are they sponsoring it as well? Collection only. Okay, yeah. Can I negate collection only? Here we go though. Like, any sprite you want. Very rare sprite. I don't really look at someone who doesn't want to be on camera. That's part of the concern with the door being open. Okay, that's quite cool. That's not actually selling like a digital sprite. They're making something. I like that. But like, look. Both sprites include Looting Llama, Gem Looting Llama, Fortnite, and that's assuming they even give you the fucking thing, right? There's no guarantee. I mean, sure, with eBay a bit more guarantee because you can, you know, buyer's requests or whatever to, you know, say that, oh yeah, I got scammed. But there's still no guarantee they won't scam you and just take your money and run, right? That's the first. Second of all, even if they do give it you, it's against you're paying money for something you can get for free on trading servers like the one I showed you and I mentioned. But also, it's against Epic's terms of service. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to sell off any of their like digital stuff. So like, you are also potentially risking your account. But the figures are quite cool. But that's kind of cool. But let me. I'm gonna favourite that. Give me a sec. I mean, $5. Is it per one? I think it is. Select colour, base colour. Yeah, we go base colour. I think it's quite cool though. I like it. Ironside Studios. Do they do other stuff? Yeah, they seem to do like 3D printed stuff. Oh, that is kind of cool. What the hell? Dude. Okay, so they've got that one. I'm guessing that's their sponsored one. But they've got like the Ghost one. They've got the Batman. Okay, they've got other stuff too, but yes, it's like 5-inch. It's quite. So 5 inch is quite a big one, right? Like. I wonder if I can message them and get like a custom one done. I would actually pay for that. No bullshit or anything. Like, I would. That's kind of cool. Those are kind of cool. I like that actually. Okay, shout out to Ironside Studios. That looks dope. There's other ones too, but I like that. I like the little like sprite little things, like the little like figurines that they're doing. That's cool. And that's bringing something new to the table that you can just get yourself for free, right? Like, that's actually they're putting in the effort, like, that I like. But like this, 0 point you keep. At least he's trying to do it cheaper, to some respect, like, at the very least, you know, like, he's trying to do it, you know, for reason, but like, some of these, like, look at that, like, online price, like, are you fucking serious? Are you kidding? Look at this. That's kind of cool. What? It's like a little handheld one. What? That is awesome. Wonder if they've got any plushies. Okay, I need to stop getting down this rabbit hole. What the hell? Oh my god. Dude! Okay, I love these, but I really need to stop. Okay, I'll look at that in my own time. Oh my god, those look so cool, bro. Those look so cool, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will look for a plush later or something. Anyway, back to what started this. It wasn't Fortnite, but I mean, that's what led to the delays, the sprite collecting stuff and all that, but what actually started this. Okay, I guess I should probably pull up something. Right, give me a sec. Where's it? So I think it's gaming stuff, and then wheels, challenges, pick your team / studio. I've got a few others that I'm probably gonna do as well. So like, I might do some for different animes, different cartoons, gaming stuff. Like, but for now, I've only got DC and Marvel. Right. And what this is based off of. Do I have? No, I'm gonna have to switch to my main account for this. Yeah, here we go. So these guys here. If I just switch back to here we are. Oh my god, these guys. brilliant. It's such a cool. I don't know. Like I said in the comment, I don't know if they coined the concept, but they've done it quite well. Not the tier lists. I mean, obviously, no one does, but no
Iron
one
Man
coined that. But
Iron Man.
oh my god, fucking. Okay.
Iron Man
There we go. Easy. I've already liked it.
1.
So what they do is they have this budget above the thing, right? And so and then their bid for whether they get the movie or the character, right? And they've got to make up their basically like their dream team, right?
$2.
And they got to see who wins.
3,
4,
5.
I'm gonna show. I'm only gonna show this one, I think, but Iron Man's good. Iron Man's good, but I wouldn't like, you know, especially starting off. They might, while there's not a lot that can top it, I would still save my money.
I'll let you have it for 6.
Yeah.
I'll take it for 6. I mean, that's a solid 6.
It
You know
is.
what I mean, like,
It
it's
is.
like there are better things, but like that's solid. At 6.
Yeah, it is a solid movie
Guardians
still.
$2.
3.
4.
You can have a 4.
I know.
Ah.
Guardians 2 is good. Guardians 2 is good.
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Ooh.
3.
I don't know why they. In fact, I don't know why they're bidding on that though, because it's only just come out. Why are so many people spoiling it as well? That's another rant. Why are people spoiling Brand New Day? It's only just come out in cinemas. I saw this thing on Facebook, right? This guy's like, here's this theory about the no spoiler alert. I think it's like, here's what happened. Here's this thing that happened in the movie, and here's what I think. You know, I think it's something to do with like Ned remembering him. Oh shit! Spoiler alert. I did it myself. Spoiler alert. So it says something along the lines of, you know, he at the end of Brand New Days, you know, is Ned remembering him or is he not? Blah blah blah. Right, here's the theory, and then I immediately click off because I'm like, I haven't fucking watched the film. I don't think it's even left cinemas yet. It's not even left the cinemas yet, and you're spoiling it. Like, it's one thing. I mean, it's still a bit annoying when it happens, but it's one thing if something's been out for a while, right? Yes, it's still a bit annoying if you haven't gotten around to watching it and they spoiled it, but at least you can kind of go, okay, it's been out a while, I get it. But when it's still in cinemas, when it's still in the fucking cinemas on the big screen, and you're spoiling it? I mean, at least wait for it to come out digitally and on DVDs, right? And wait for it to have gone down where it can at least get one reduction, right? One discount, one or whatever, right? Wait that long, right? To where there's at least been one, even just digital, in one discount, right? One sale, anything, right? Be it digital purchase or be it physical from like DVDs and stuff, right? Wait that long before spoiling anything. That's the time limit. That's the period in which you need to wait. I feel like, right? Because by that point, you can say, well, okay, now people have actually gotten a chance to get it on a deal. You know, maybe wait like I don't know, maybe like I don't know, a few days after that, right? To give them a chance to watch it, right? And then that's fine, right? I think that's the minimum you need to wait. The minimum. But yeah, so long story short, yeah, so Brand New Day's only just come out, so I haven't even watched it, so I can't say whether it's going to be good or not.
Right.
I think this also came out before 5 days ago, yeah, 6 days ago, 4 days ago. I think 6 days is the highest one on there. So I would assume that it came out about 6 to 7 days ago. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Galaxy. Oh, by the way, I think I'm in your VC as well. If you do want to join. But yeah, absolutely. I swear I fucking hate spoilers. But like I said, I can forgive it. I can forgive it to some extent. Like, if it's at very least that period that I told you about, where at least it's been out long enough that there's been some kind of sale, right? Some kind of like deal, you know, or discount or whatever, like something along those lines, right? Be it on a digital purchase or physical purchase, right? When it's had at least that much time, you know, and give a few days as well, right? I can forgive that onwards, but when it's just come out in cinemas, absolutely not. Like, no. It's like, it's not even like he was going, oh yeah, well, you know, here's a theory from the trailer, right? He didn't even go, here's a theory from the trailer. He said, this is something that happens at the end of the film. You know, they do this touchy, ooh, lovely, like, and here's a spoiler for the end. Like, fuck you. What are you playing at? Like, yeah, honestly, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So, but yeah, anyway, look, rant over, I guess. But yeah, it's something that annoys me. But not these guys. These guys aren't spoiling anything. But it's still like, how do you judge Brand New Day before it's come out, or what? Or, well, I say before it's come out. I think it'd come out by then. But when it's still in cinemas, right? Like, maybe they went to see it in the cinema, but I don't think a lot of people will be able to relate to this one quite yet until it's been out long enough for a lot of people to have seen it.
7.
I'll go 8.
Oof.
You can have it for 8.
Ooh. I wouldn't have gone that
Infinity
high.
War.
Only because I haven't seen it, so I can't. Oh, Infinity War is good. I bet he's gonna go 10.
5.
Oh no. I forgot.
Ooh. I'll let you have it.
No, not for 5. Not for 5. No. For 5? I would have gone so much higher, bro. I would have gone so much. I would have been willing to go higher for that. Like, Infinity War, come on.
Bet for 5.
Steal right there. Steal.
Leave him with $5. So I can just
Steal.
steamroll you.
No, Infinity War. Like, there's only
Yeah, Infinity War's still.
a couple that I'm taking above Infinity War.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Fuck me. Oh, god
Whoa.
damn it. $5.
$6.
Fuck. Can we like trade? Do you want to take like my whole team? I'll take Winter Soldier.
No.
Fuck.
I got it, bro.
Shang-Chi.
He's character-wise, I can see it, but the movie itself, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of. I've seen it a while when it sort of around the time it came out on Disney, but I don't think I was a fan of it. Like,
and
not as much as others.
Fuck.
Thor: The Dark World.
No, Thompson can take it.
Thor.
That's the worst
Thor: The
movie in the
Dark
MCU,
World.
bro.
The final is Liam has Iron Man, Infinity War, Guardians 2, and Black Widow.
Black Widow. Okay.
And Michael has
Black Widow.
Thor: The Dark World, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and Shang-Chi.
Dude, I get my goat Frank Castle.
Honestly, I think he won that one. He's got Iron Man. He's got a Guardians film as well, which is always good. Infinity War, definitely. I don't know about Black Widow, but he's got. Okay, maybe Winter Soldier. Maybe Brand New Day, but I can't speak on that. But Shang-Chi, Thor, maybe, but it's like I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So this is the concept, anyway. And I thought, well, how could we make this easier for people to make? Because I like this content, right? And I thought to myself, I want to make it easier to make this content so that I can see more of it. So, I spent hours. You probably know where this is going. I spent hours making wheels, and with the help of AI, I will be totally transparent about that. I used AI, if you don't like AI or whatever, right? But I actually manually went through the results it gave me, put them in a chronological, I think it was like release date order for the movies wise anyway. I put them in release date order. And so for the movies, I used AI, movies and TV shows even, I used AI because I couldn't remember all of them off the top of my head. So I was like, I want to get pretty much all of them if I can. So I was like, okay, let's do this. AI at first with DC, I think it was. Oh wait, no, I think it was Marvel. It was, with one of the two, it took like a list back to like the 1940s. I was like, no, I want it to be kind of like recent history. So I said early like 2000 onwards. And it gave me a more, better list. So we've got the characters wise. For the character references, I went to the actual website so Marvel has their own website for the list of their characters, and DC has their own website for a list of theirs. So I manually went through those and would look and kind of, and off the top of my head as well, I would do bits of that too, and just kind of do that until I had as many sort of kind of recognisable characters. I threw a few that were kind of like less powerful to kind of add some, because like in those ones you saw like they added some that weren't like the greatest or whatever, or some that were lower end, just to add a bit of like, oh, maybe something good could come up, or if a less good one comes up, like, oh yeah, we get there for cheap or skip it, whatever, to give them that option, to give them that variety. So we're starting with the DC characters. Yeah. Oh, okay. Looks like he's just come off the toilet. Hello, Galaxy. You sounded half like you were taking a shit, and half like that scene from Home Alone where he gets electrocuted. Hey, how you doing, man? How's it going?
It's been a fucking interesting 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, between last month I had my fucking wisdom teeth removed, and then we had a big ass storm, and then this month 2 more big ass fucking storms.
I saw the video. There was a video you uploaded, right, with the hail, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. Oh my god, right? It looked crazy. Jesus Christ! It was pelting the. For anyone in chat as well, if they see this late. So he uploaded this video on, I think it's the Weather Overground channel, and it was just outside his like backyard or his front yard or something, and it was just pelting with hail, like quite big hail. Like it didn't look like tiny at all. It's like looked like it was quite big. It was pelting it down. Like if you had an umbrella, I think it would have unironically gone through the umbrella. Like that's how fast and hard it looked like it was coming down. Jesus Christ, I feel for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah,
What?
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think your microphone setting on Discord is on your webcam and not your
Oh shit.
other microphone.
You are correct. I'm guessing you were hearing what I was saying through the stream.
Yeah,
right?
I was hearing you perfectly through Discord, but it sounded like your fucking microphone was on a public toilet setting.
Oh my god. My bad. Well, perfect. So yeah. So as I was saying in YouTube chat, so I guess it's better now because I'm guessing you haven't got a stream delay compared to compared to YouTube. But yeah. So because I love the look of that content, I thought, okay, let's make it easier to make for people, right? So as organised as I could for every wheel, I would put, a list of names for DC, and or list of So DC characters, good / not bad, is basically all of the characters that are basically not the villains or pure evil, right? So you have some anti-heroes in there as well, like if there are any, like Rip Hunter, for example. You could say he's not necessarily a good guy. Like he kidnaps. Well, he doesn't kidnap, but he deceives them a little bit when he first takes them out onto the Wave Rider. So you could say that he's a bit of like a So I'll put any of those that you could sort of remove, and I'll put that in the title as well. Good / not bad, to kind of take away of basically oh, that one's technically not a good character, blah blah blah. The people that say that shit. So I was like, okay, just to cover that preemptively, I'd put that. So for example, this is the DC one. So you would spin it, and because it's the wheel thing is random, right? So it'd spin, and then you get in this case, oh my god, of course I get a good one when I'm showing it on stream. So in this case we've got Barry Allen, the Flash, right? So that would be when you'd go, and obviously I clicked cancel, but you would click remove, so you don't keep getting it again and again in a video, right? But I made this wheel. I've made, and again, all of this was from research, and most of it, except for the TV shows and movies in chronological order, I used AI for that, and I tweak it and ask it additional questions as needed, and then kind of remove any results that I think maybe people won't know, or that maybe whatever, right? That I don't know personally or whatever, and I've removed those. I think I added a few that I didn't know myself either, but that were recent enough that people might know them. And so it was like that basically, and it was a good few hours of working. Just because I want to see more of this content. No bullshit. I might not even ever use these wheels myself. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll make these for other people. In fact, let me show these other wheels real quick. So this is the TV show wise. I think this was maybe the one. But it starts off with Smallville, and then Birds of Prey, a TV show. I don't know if that's the one people would know, but I've heard of Birds of Prey, but I didn't know if it was the early TV show, or if it was there was a film that came up as well, and I think I ended up removing the film. But I've added a shit one on here as well, and I hope it spins on it so that I can have a good laugh. But oh my god, it's actually gonna land on it. Oh no! Okay, it landed on Superman 2025. But right behind that one, ironically enough, Superman 2025 is the last thing on the wheel. But right before that is one of the kind of NAF results, right? Which is Joker Folio Dukes, whatever the fuck that is. The second Joker film that everyone hated, right? And also behind that is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which everyone didn't want to happen because Amber Heard. I almost said a porn star's name there, but that has a similar starting bit there. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So I made that wheel as well, and then we've got a wheel for Marvel characters. Then not good and not good / not bad. So we spin that as well just to see what it lands on. I'm curious. So we've got. Oh, actually, that's a good example of one that I put in for it's not the most powerful, but it's still recognisable, still useful in certain situations. We've got Phil Coulson, but there's a bunch of different ones here. So what I would do with the names is I put their real name first, and then the name they're known by, or their superhero name second, and then any that don't have either don't have a superhero name or their superhero name is their real name, I would just put the name and no brackets or anything. For example, Venom, right? Venom's just Venom. It's not called Bob or something, so. And I think another example of it as well is Vision, for example. or Shang-Chi. You know, he just goes by Shang-Chi. He doesn't go by like a superhero name, I'm pretty sure. Gamora, Drax, like Rocket Raccoon, Groot, like a few names in there of like of that sort of caliber. And then we've got the Marvel TV shows. This might be, yeah, here we go, Marvel. I think it was Marvel. But yeah, so we're starting with X-Men in 2000, and we go all the way up to Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is the most recent release, right? Because obviously I wanted to kind of include everything up till now. And so that spins, and I think we're going to land on Homecoming, maybe? Oh no, we landed on The Defenders. So yeah, but basically the point of this is, instead of pre-selected, you could say that everyone in your video is just as surprised by each result as it comes up, or just like thinking the same when each result comes up, because they wouldn't ever know. There wouldn't be any of that like, oh, this guy behind us already knows, right? So they can, you know, spit out and plan it or whatever. You can say in your video it's truly random and what have you, right? Now, I don't know. The thing is, I want to share this wheel around, but the problem is, when I went onto my community tab to try and just send it, it didn't work. So I'm trying to think, how can I distribute this? And for one thing, it's kind of good actually you came in, Galaxy, because I think I should be able to send you the wheel files, so I can at least get it to one person. Ironically enough. So
Ironically.
yeah. So I'll literally just basically just drag and drop all of these wheels that I've got so far. I've only got 4 so far. I say that. I say only 4 like I didn't just spend like however many fucking like hours doing it. But here we go. And I've also got Discord Nitro because of the orbs thing. So I've got Discord Nitro for a day. I'm not even kidding. I've got Discord Nitro for a single day. Because I had like a bunch of like backlogged like videos to watch. One of the videos as well, fucking cheeky gits, 3 minutes long for the same amount of thing, I think. But yeah, so these are the wheels. So you could download the .wheel files yourself if you wanted to, and go on to you. All you need to go on to is Wheel of Names. I'll send you that as well. Like so. So all you need to do is go onto that website, click open a local file instead, and then click the bottom thing that says open a local file. And then all you do is just click, you go to your either wherever you save the .wheel
It goes
files.
to my downloads folder.
Yeah.
Folder.
So all you do is you click on the .wheel file, or navigate, or if it's not on there immediately, you click on your downloads, and then click the .wheel file, and then click once you click on that, you click open, and then it will open it up in your Wheel of Names. There, you got it. Yeah.
Yep.
So then if you wanted to make that sort of short form content yourself, all you'd have to do is spin that wheel, and you'd get a random thing each time. So you could have this budget and actually genuinely never know what it is you're going to get, and so you'd have to bid on each individual thing you get as you get it, basically. Which I'm hoping people will like. I don't know if there's a way that I can get these wheels to, you know, out there, in like a sort of like an open source thing, you know, like I don't know if there's any site that lets me do that for free, because I'm going to be honest, I don't have the money to fucking, you know, make a whole ass website or like pay a subscription or something to keep it out there for however long. Like, so if there's a free alternative that, and they're not huge files either, in all fairness, like if we look here, 6 kilobytes, you know, like there's very, very small files. So if there is a way of doing that, and then anyone watches this later or whatever and can let me know, please let me know. You know, like, I would love to be able to get this out there and be able to see more of that cool sort of content. And alternatively as well, if these people somehow, by some miracle, are watching this, I don't know if they would, but if by some miracle these people end up seeing this, by the way, shout out to them as well. That's what gave me inspiration to do those wheels. If by some miracle you guys are seeing this, let me know. Hit me up on Discord. My Discord is, I think, is it Xbox Gamer 222 or is it? No, it's Adam Rullick YT now. So yeah, if I click my profile as well, you should be able to see. Here you go, both of them. So it'll be the Xbox Gamer 222 or the Adam Rullick YT thing. But yeah, so hit me up. If you are these, either if you do want to make that sort of content, you know, then send me a DM on Discord and just start it off as well by saying that you saw the stream or that you saw whatever, right, and that you want the .wheel files, right? Because I've got it where like you have to either, I think you have to accept. I have to accept your friend request, for it to like fully go through and be able to constantly DM. So, or I have to accept the DM request, which obviously if you only say something like, hey, that's your first message, you know, like, I won't know what you're talking about. I think you're just another bot. So, make sure you let me know what it is, you know, when you send your first message. But yeah, but if you are these guys, and you have a Discord, shoot me a message, and I will send you the .wheel files. I don't expect anything in return. I don't even expect a shout out. Right? I just like your guys' content. I want to see more of it. I want to make it easier for you to make it. So I've made these wheels. And I want to make it easy for anyone who makes similar videos like that to be able to make it. I saw some guys who, instead of Marvel, they did like Star Wars ones instead. Like this sort of draft thing. And I think that's cool as well. I don't watch Star Wars. I'm not really actively into it either, but I think it's a cool concept. So yeah. But if you do end up seeing it, let me know. Give me a DM, and I will just send you the files. Like no hassle, no fuss. You know, like, and then you just have to use this website whenever you make it, and you just spin the wheel like so. That's simple. Very simples. In this case, I think it's going to land on Jessica Jones. Yeah, Jessica Jones. But yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to cover for the stream, really. I think it's going to be a very short stream. I'm probably going to stay in VC anyway after this, but, you know, whatever.
Yep.
These are the most anti-consumer things ever done by Steam, starting with trying.
Okay.
These are the most.
I love us, like, everyone's like sort of praises Steam, and then this guy's just like, here's all the bad things they've done. Like, anyway, I think I'm probably gonna end stream there. It's a short stream, I think. Oh, never mind, it's not so short. 1 hour and 30 odd minutes. Okay. But yeah, and also part of the reason as well I thought I'd stream again, or at least do another stream. He says, we're gonna put that there. Yeah, another reason why I wanted to do a quick little stream as well is to sort of say, no, I'm not dead. I know it's been 3 months. Yeah, and by the way, Galaxy, it's been 3 months since I last did a stream. Like, yeah, it's been a while. But I just kind of wanted to update, like, I'm still alive. This is what I've been doing in the meantime. And yeah, if anyone has a way that I can get those .wheel files to, you know, as open source as possible, then let me know. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. Hope you boys enjoyed.